dive into the latest HDS news. We're your hosts, Layla and Aubrey. Now please stand for the flag salute. Take all hoods and hats off, put your right hand over your heart, and begin. Please remember phones, trash, and language. Remember to pick up after yourself and keep our campus clean. Please use appropriate language while on campus. And make sure your cell phones are off and in your backpack. We are a no cell phone campus. It is important to follow school rules to keep our campus clean and safe. Now we have a very special interview to learn more about the new playground equipment.
Hi, I'm Avery Pewitt, and I'm here with Miss Van Ornum, and we're going to be talking about the outdoor play area. So, Miss Van Ornum, what kind of enrichment will this bring to High Desert?
So a goal of mine that I've always had is I want students to be actively engaged in play and to learn teamwork through activities on campus. When I was a teacher, I started out as an ASB advisor, and so bringing activities was a big part of my job, making sure that we had every week an activity so that all the kids would be able to enjoy school and play together in productive ways. And so the idea with the outdoor play area is to have another day of the week, every day, that they could play outside and be encouraged to play together and learn group participation, collaboration, teamwork, all of those things that play brings.
Okay. What gave you the idea to bring this area to our school?
So it started with the idea of actually having a full playground. We had originally envisioned to have a big area with swings, maybe some climbing apparatus, maybe an outdoor workout area, things that would be play-based, but still more sophisticated for middle schoolers. But then the cost of that ended up being much bigger than we anticipated, so we changed our plan, and so I started to look for things that would be sustainable, that would be able to last outdoors, but also be really fun for kids. And so I think what we've built appeals to kids of all ages. It's more sophisticated than like a play area, so I actually am really grateful for the way it turned out, and I think it's going to be even better than original.
What rules and boundaries will be expected at the play area?
I think the biggest thing is going to be respect. We want kids to respect each other while they're playing. We want kids to respect the equipment so that it lasts a really long time. As people can see, we can't just replace things. So we need to make sure that anything we get on campus, from technology to outdoor play equipment, we take the best care of it that we can, so that way it will last for years to come and be sustainable. So that's the biggest expectation. Every other rule falls in those two. You need to respect the people you're playing with, and you need to respect the equipment, and then respect the adults that are trying to run it, listen to directions, things like that.
Okay. What types of activities do you want to be open at this area?
So our outdoor play area is going to include, we have 4 ping pong tables, and students can play either one-on-one or they can play 2-on-2, so doubles. We have 2 foosball tables. Again, I love the competition, I love a competitive spirit, but we have to do so with respect to each other. And I think that creating that respect for each other and that teamwork will roll over into sports as well. Like, we want our kids to perform well, but we also want them to always be respectful to the competition. Either be a graceful winner, right? Yeah. Or a humble winner or a graceful loser, either one, right? Because it's all about play. We're also going to have 2 Gaga pits, which are really fun. In the Gaga pits, the biggest thing is integrity. Like, if you get out, just be out. So that way other kids can play, and the games will turn around quick. Like, you'll get back in later on the next game. And in the end, it is just a game. So that's what I want. Even though we're competitive, it is just a game. And it's okay to be out, and it's okay to sometimes lose. You just try again, and maybe you need more practice so that you win next time. We're also coming down on the basketball courts. There's going to be 2 pickleball courts. And then in the idea of like an adventure playground, we have bought giant Legos. So we're going to have things of giant Legos where kids can build and construct to the heart's content. And so I'm interested to see what the kids build. And then we have all kinds of yard games. So all of those, they'll be able to be checked out. So different days we'll have different games available. And our goal in the end is once everything arrives and is assembled, we'll create like a schedule. So like Mondays will be one type of activities, and then Tuesdays will be the next type, so it'll give variety for everybody.
Okay. How do you plan to open this to the students?
So the plan is, part of it is probably going to start with this interview, since we're doing it. We can show it to the kids, but my plan is to really go around to each one of the classes and talk to them about my expectations. I think it's really important that students hear directly from me as the leader that these are the expectations, and we are going to hold you to these expectations, so that, again, we need our equipment to last a really long time. It took me 4 years of being here to get all the equipment here, and it hasn't been here in the 22 years I've been here. So we need to think, like, this stuff has to last us 22 more years before we could get, more things purchased. So if everybody kind of has that mindset, and so I want to communicate that with everybody to make sure that they have that mindset going in. But mostly, if everybody does what they're supposed to, I'm just looking forward to everybody having a really great time. I'm really excited. We've had kids, just as we slowly roll it out, the ping pong tables opened up first, then we added the foosball tables. Next week we're going to add the gaga pits. So we're kind of rolling it out one thing at a time so that everybody learns the rules, understands the expectations, and then we add another activity. So as long as all the students do what they're supposed to, treat everything with respect, treat each other with respect, we're going to have a great year. I'm excited.
That's all my questions. Thank you for your time.
This Friday, join ASB for the Draw on Your Back challenge.
See if your friend can guess what you're drawing on their back.
Thank you. Monday we had 2 birthdays. Happy birthday to Esther Rivas and Cameron Phillips. On the 3rd, Mason Kaplinger, and on the 4th, Joshua Pineda. Now, let's throw it to sports.
Wednesday, October 2nd, we have the 100 Mile Club from 11:15 to 2 p.m. Varsity volleyball game, 3 p.m. White Hawks, 4 is Green Hawks, and 5 is boys at the HDS MPR.
Thursday, October 3rd, cross-country practice from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. at HDS Outdoor Stage. JV boys soccer game at 3:50 p.m. at SC Soccer Center. JV girls basketball game at 3:30 p.m. at Delphi Academy of LA.
That's all the news we have for today.
I hope everyone is finding success at the beginning of the school year.
Stay anchored in your pursuit of knowledge.
Go Hawks!
My turn?
Wait, hold on. Wait. Guys, quiet on.
Watch this be on the bloopers, Tori.
Bro, no.